he's going to be walking you through really a complete end-to-end introductory overview of Community Suite so that you can see the whole solution at a high level. And as I mentioned, we'll stop 3 or 4 times for Q&A breaks to field questions from the audience. And then when we wrap up, we'll give you some tips on how to learn more. So today is going to be an introductory overview of the whole solution. You likely need to dig deeper if you have additional questions, and we have lots of tools that we can provide to help you out with those deep dives. So let's start with the background on Foundant. We're probably most well known for our Grant Lifecycle Manager and Scholarship Lifecycle Manager, or what we refer to internally as GLM and SLM product lines, because those are the products that we founded the company around. So those have been on the market for over 13 years now, and over 1,700 grant-making organizations use those product lines to manage what are typically their competitive grant and scholarship programs. We learned a lot about what it's like to be someone on the grant-seeking side of things through all the work with our GLM and SLM clients on the funder side. And so about 4 years ago, we released a product called Grant Hub that is a product that is aimed at helping nonprofits manage their grant-seeking efforts. It's the other side of the grants equation. And Grant Hub has lots of useful features. It helps people track their funders, their deadlines for applications, deadlines for grant reports on applications that have previously been funded. There's a question and answer library for frequently asked questions that they are often asked on their grant application process. And again, just a great tool to help nonprofits manage their grant seeking, a portion of their fundraising efforts. And we have over 600 clients that use that product, and that grows by about 20 a month, so it's growing rapidly. And then the product that we'll be showing you today is a product that we added to our product line a little over 3 years ago through a merger with a company who at the time had 12 community foundations using what we have since rebranded as Community Suite. We've invested heavily to grow that product offering and grow the functionality of the product, and are now up to over 200 community foundations using the product that we'll be taking you through today. Foundant is headquartered in Bozeman, Montana. That's where most of our team is located, but we do have a lot of remote team members around the country. And I think relevant to today's audience and today's discussion, many of those remote team members are with us specifically because they bring community foundation expertise to our team and therefore to our customers. So when we merged and brought the Community Suite product line into our product kit, we recognized the need to add more folks from the community foundation sector to help support and implementation work with the community foundations that are using our products. And many of these folks that you do see out in these remote locations have come to us from community foundations. We have nearly 120 total team members here. And something I always proud to point out is that the smiling faces that you see are real. Our team is very committed to the work that we do, helping the philanthropic sector. And one of the ways that we evidence that is, as you can see on the bottom, now for 6 consecutive years, we've been named to Outside Magazine's list of the top 100 places to work in the United States, and very proud of that award. As I mentioned, as I was talking about the location of our team, we have invested heavily in bringing community foundation expertise onto our team to help our community foundation clients be successful. So we've been working with community foundations for many, many years. So over 200, I think it's actually probably approaching 300 community foundations use our product lines to manage their grant and scholarship programs. So we have lots of experience working community foundations on the grant making side. And now with the Community Suite product, we're working more across entire community foundation organizations. And that led us needing to invest more heavily in our team. So lots and lots of folks have joined us over the last 3 years. Most of this team has come together over the past 3 years as we've really doubled or tripled down on our commitment to the community foundation sector. And I think as most folks would say, I think the sizes of these teams are representative of the way Foundant operates. It's no coincidence that the largest teams here are our client success teams and our product development teams. We've invested heavily in making the product better and heavily in surrounding the product with the right people to help our customers be successful with our software. We have a 100% renewal rate on Community Suite. So Community Suite is sold as a one-year subscription, and clients have the option to renew each year. I'm very proud of the fact that everybody does renew, and I think that says a lot to the functionality of the software, but also the work that we do training and supporting customers so they can be successful. We're also proud of the fact that both from a client functionality standpoint as well as from a price and service level standpoint, we're really focused on serving the majority of the community foundation sector. So we have very small community foundations that are basically in startup mode, where their board has said, we want to have a real system from day one, and they've made that investment. And they're being successful with Community Suite, where at the other end of the spectrum, in fact, we can update this slide. As of yesterday, our largest community foundation now has over $1.2 billion in assets. So we've just added a new client that slightly eclipses our previously largest client with $1 billion in assets. And in a couple of these big clients, they have as many as 40 or 50 staff members logging into our software system each day. We have a lot of experience helping people convert from other systems as they do implement Community Suite. So about half of our clients are coming from FIMS, being the most prevalent solution that had been available on the community foundation market for probably the last 20 years or so. So obviously lots of community foundations using FIMS. We've built some special tools that make that migration of historical data from FIMS into Community Suite especially easy. And so lots of experience with that, but lots of experience bringing people from other systems as well. So we've brought people from some of the other packaged solutions like Bromwell Camp, the FERE or Financial Edge, Razor's Edge platform, Stellar, other, again, packaged software solutions. But also we've helped a lot of organizations really have their first system that was specifically designed for Community Suite, and we've helped them migrate from very manual systems of QuickBooks and spreadsheets and other cumbersome tools that they've used in the past. So just to set a little context before we get ready to turn it over to Sammy. Tammy's another one of our product managers. Here are the solutions that we have for community foundations. Again, in the purple and the red are our Grant Lifecycle Manager and Scholarship Lifecycle Manager product lines that help people manage their competitive grant and scholarship programs. And then everything that you see there in blue is what we call Community Suite. And Community Suite is the fund accounting and CRM functionality, completely integrated with an external facing donor portal, online donation capability, events management capability. And these are the tools. Everything in blue is what Sammy's going to be taking you through today. We have separate webinars that do deep dives into our grant and scholarship management solutions. So if you maybe inadvertently signed up thinking you were going to see one of those products today, those are separate webinars today. We're really going to be focusing on everything in the blue with a brief look at some of these just to show you some of the integration points with how data can flow from the grants management system into the accounting system, for example. But again, focusing very much on the things that you see in blue. All right, so again, today's demo is about Community Suite. We have demos of the other products if you need to sign up for one of those. We have deeper dive demonstrations that are available to you to help you dig in a little to further questions if today's introductory session doesn't cover all your questions. So today we're going to show you the whole product end to end, but almost certainly before we would probably even allow you to stay by the software, we would want to take you through deeper dives into some of the other functional areas so that we can really set the right expectations and better understand your needs and make sure that our software is a good fit for what you're trying to do. And with that, I'll go ahead and stop sharing, turn it over to Sammy.